Guys, it's trusted tour guide Annie, and I haven't been on here for a while, so I thought you could join me to decorate my little tree tonight. My husband was kind enough to put it up during the week, but we haven't actually decorated it, and I want to try a new recording tool I bought. So I'm going to put you here for a second, and I'll show you this really cool new thing. Okay, stand by. Okay, so here it is. It goes around my neck so that I can put my phone in front of me, and it's like you're looking at the same thing as me. So let's give it a go while I decorate the tree, and let me know what you think. Thanks for joining me. Okay, here we go. First I gotta flip the screen. So let's try that. I think that's it. Stand by, flip camera, here we go. All right, now we're gonna try our new handy dandy holder while we work together to decorate the tree. I don't know, hopefully it's not too bumpy for you. So as you can see, this is just a little tree. Not quite a Charlie Brown tree, but just a little guy. But, you know, what more do you need? You know, I was thinking about it as I was getting ready for this. I wanted to show you. So this is, I don't know if you've ever had one of these. I'm not selling anything tonight or anything, but I am going to make recommendations about the things I love about our little setup. So this, you plug in and you just step on it to turn the tree on, which I love. Okay, cute, right? Okay, so now let's get some of our boxes out with our decorations. It's always kind of a mess, isn't it? And I don't know if you find this, but what we find is, or I have always found, it's like a big deal to get everything put up. Oh, sorry, I hope that's not too bumpy. Anyways, you know, it's a big thing to have everything get put up. And then when you put it down in January or after Christmas, I'm from Canada, and we have a tradition that was originally born in the UK, and it's called Boxing Day. And the day after Christmas, you box everything up. Anyways, it's amazing, you know, it feels like everything's so messy, and you get it all organized and you put it all up. And then when you take it down, it's like, wow, everything's so empty. But right now we're setting up. I want to show you these. So we got these a few years ago. That's my son Max. And everybody got custom stockings to put up. They are adorable. Yeah. So I've got all my custom stockings. And we'll put one there just to show you on the fireplace. Isn't that cute? Everybody gets one. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to take this out and see what else we have in our little box of tricks here. Oh, okay. So this is, I've got like a seasonal vase that I change up depending on the season with my fake flowers. I'm sure all the designers that may have the opportunity to see this are cringing, but I like it. I think it's cute. So it's just some poinsettias, and it's kind of wrapped in tinsel. We just change that in our vase. Spruce it up a little. There you go. We'll put away, this is our little Thanksgiving setup that we use, and we're done with that. So we can put that away. I don't put that in my Christmas stuff because, of course, next year I won't have it. At Thanksgiving, I'll have to go through all the Christmas stuff. But anyways, this little bundle, which is kind of like my all year round bundle, I can put in the Christmas box, because then when I go to put the Christmas stuff away, I will take this back out. All right, so we can wrap that up and that can go in the box. We'll get the rest of our stuff out of here and see what we're dealing with. I am really interested to see what you guys think. Is this around the neck holder to show you what my hands are doing any good? Is it too bumpy? I would love your feedback. It's really cool to use, actually. It makes it hands-free. That's kind of fun. My mother-in-law makes those fun things for us. She's very crafty. All right. So what else have we got? So this particular bin, not much to it really. So this is all different wrapping and bags and boxes. And so we just keep this out so that as we're taking care of gifts and wrapping them up, we've got our leftovers and reusables and recycles from last year. I don't know about you guys. For years, I quit wrapping. I just used the bags, right? That's all I did was use bags. And then the last couple years, I've kind of started to go back to wrapping. There is something nostalgic and fun about opening a wrapped gift. I don't know if you agree, but I love having a wrapped gift. A bag's fine, like your birthday and stuff, but at Christmas time, there's something about the wrapping. So I haven't been using bags as much. That's just for putting in bags. So we can set this one aside and get another one out. So, you know, while I'm doing this, let me mention one of our other projects through Trusted Tour Guide Annie is ourrecipetree.com. And ourrecipetree.com is a place where you can save your family recipes. And if you get a premium account, you can make books and share them digitally or print them at home or have them professionally printed. So anyways, check it out, ourrecipetree.com. All right, these decorations, what do we got here? So this is like garland. We use this primarily in the summer. We do a really big Christmas in July event. It's crazy fun. More wrapping stuff, obviously. A little bit obsessed with wrapping. Let's see what we got here. I got, well, look, more ribbons. What do we got in here? Oh, for little dogs. Oh my goodness. You're not going to believe this. This is so crazy. I work with a girl whose dog's name, I bought this at a estate sale or something stupid, and no idea why, years ago, and I work with a girl, she just got a puppy, it's not even 10 weeks old. Guess what its name is? That's right, Cooper. That is so exciting. I can't wait to take it to her. What else have we got? Izzy. I don't know an Izzy. Can't help you on that one. But I do know a Cooper. How fun is that? Oh my gosh, you should see it. It's a little black lab, the most adorable thing you've ever seen. Can't wait to take that to her. All right. So here's some more. Oh, let's put this in our little bouquet that we created. You know, I try, guys. I try. I'm not Better Homes and Garden. If you're looking for Martha Stewart, wrong channel. But if you're looking for someone to hang out with and have fun and giggle about our shortcomings, I'm your girl. I'm Trusted Tour Guide Annie, and I don't like anyone to ever feel alone, because it's one of the worst feelings I've experienced in my life, I can assure you that. Oh, look, there's more. See, these are all stuff we've used for Christmas in July. This one. So my cousin Norma made these. And this is a picture of my Aunt Emmy and my Aunt Ronnie. Actually, cousin Ronnie, but we always called her Aunt Ronnie. Anyways, they were so integral, I would say, part of my life. So my Aunt Emmy was my mom's sister. My mom died when I was 21 and I was an only child. So Aunt Emmy lived across the back and was the mom that I lost. And Aunt Ronnie was actually my mom's first cousin. Her mom and my mom's dad were brother and sister. And so they were first cousins, but we called her Aunt Ronnie. I don't know if they do that as much anymore, but they certainly did it when I was a kid. Like if your parents had good friends, then the mom would be your aunt and the dad would be your uncle. Even though they weren't really aunts and uncles, it was just kind of, I guess, a respectful way to refer to them without being Mr. and Mrs. They were kind of past Mr. and Mrs., but they were not quite first name. So this is the thing that I have on and that I'm trying out for this session. It's pretty cool. So what I did is I bought, it came with a ring that you stick on the back of your phone holder. But what I did is I ordered, and I think it was like $10, and I just ordered a phone holder that has the magnet in it, so you don't have to mess with it. So that's pretty cool. All right, we've got a little skirt for our tree. That's fun. This tree's gonna have more skirt time this year than me. It's funny, he used to wear skirts and dresses a lot more than we do now. I remember, I guess part of it was we used to go to church every week. I guess as we got older, we didn't wear dresses that much, but certainly at Christmas and Easter and so on we did. You know, when I decorate the tree, one of the things that I find is over the years, the little ornaments from my kids and even my own, you know, they've been lost, or my ex-husband has most of the kids' stuff, which is fine. He's a good caretaker for them, and that's fine. But you do miss them, you know, the little things. I think we might be missing a box here, guys. I'm gonna have to look into this. Let's see what we got. So, that's an extra one. That's an extra one. That's super cute, but extra. Here's the custom ones we got where everyone's got a different one. There's our Avery. She'll be coming home to see us. Okay. Aren't they adorable? Oh my gosh, how much do you love those? I love those. I can't remember the place where I got them. I'll look it up and try and post it for you because they do some beautiful stuff. I think maybe I got their catalog a little while ago. I might have ditched it though. I'm trying to stop myself from impulse buying. It's hard this time of year, isn't it? All right, who else have we got here? We have James and Ken and Annie. It's me and my husband. We have to put up extra hooks. We've only got enough for the kids here. So we have Max. Let's put James. I'll put, see, this is truly what I believe here, guys. Can you read that? Yeah, that's it. A little bit of crazy, a little bit of loud, and a whole lot of love. That's what we shoot for around here. We don't always make it, but we give it our best shot. So this is our recipe tree I was telling you. So our recipetree.com, we help people collect group recipes, whether that's your work group or a team or your family or your church, your synagogue, your community group, whatever you want. All right. So we've got Nev and Lily. We're going to put those two together. Isn't that a fun name? Look at that name. Maybe you guys have heard it before. Nevea. Do you see it? Can you see what it is? It's heaven backwards. Not beautiful? I love that. All right. This one is our Lily, which is Lillian. Funny story. So, years before Lily was born, my dad, which would be her grandfather, great-grandfather actually, when he was, in ill health and near the end of his life, he was happy enough, but he didn't have short-term memory, he had long-term memory. So he started singing wartime songs. And one of the songs he sang almost every day, and this is years before Lily was even a thought. He died before she was born. But I'm going to say 5 years before she was born. He started singing every day, Lily Marlene. And I would sing for you, but I'm probably the worst singer on all of TikTok or anywhere. Anyways, but it was Underneath the Lamplight. And it was all a song, a Second World War song about waiting for Lily. Anyway, and then years later, Lily was born, and my son named her Lily, or Lillian, and I just couldn't believe it. Okay, so let's see. Let's carry on here. These are all extras. Bit of a pack rat. Okay, let's see what kind of... Are you guys... Is everybody's tree up? Everybody's got a tree up? Oh, look how pretty that is. I don't even know where that came from. I swear I pick up stuff. So I love... Let's see what that says. I love estate sales. I think it's kind of funny because I didn't know... I'm Canadian, born and raised Windsor, Ontario. Traveled a fair amount, but now live in Michigan. And the first time I had the opportunity, I was looking online, for yard sales or whatever, different little stuff. And sure enough, I see estate sale. And I'm thinking, well, that might be interesting. Someone has passed away and we're going to look at their estate. So I get there and it's like, oh no, they didn't pass away. They're just selling everything in the estate. I'm like, okay. So estate sale doesn't mean anybody died at all. So my husband's a car guy. So his girls got him that. Let's see what else we have. I'm really sparse, guys, when I decorate. Like I don't know. It's not my strong suit in terms of, like I say, Better Homes and Garden. My cousin Jill, hers has been up for weeks and is spectacular. She is Martha Stewart. So this is a fun little story. So when Joe Louis Arena was closing, I wanted to get something for my husband because he's a big Red Wings fan. And so my son James and I went there and they were selling seats and different things. And we were able to pick up that sparkly stuff inside, like tinsel, was all over the place. In Joe Louis Arena, I guess it was from some type of celebration. And then we got this clear ball and put it in there. It's kind of fun. So that's actually from Joe Louis Arena. All right, what else have we got? It's funny how life goes, isn't it? I remember, I think the wildest Christmas I remember in terms of a tree is about 1,000,000 years ago. Well, not really 1,000,000, but close. My mom and dad and I and one of my cousins went up north, and we went to this kind of hippie hangout. I don't know, it was in the 70s, I guess. I was really little. And they had these clips on the tree, and each of the clips had a real beeswax candle. Real tree clips with real beeswax candles. Can you imagine? Talk about a fire hazard. Holy. I mean, now everything is, you've got, oh, see, that's, I told you my husband was a big Red Wings fan. How crazy is that? Look, there he is. The man, the legend. Whoops. Everybody knows who number 9 is, don't they? Come on, who is it? Who's number 9? You know who it is. I'm not even going to tell you. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. So, second marriage. We both have kids, but like I say, a lot of my kids' stuff from when they were little is still with my ex. And hopefully when the kids get their own homes, they're adults, but they're just starting to get settled in that part of life, they'll get some of those to hand down. Oh, look at this. This is fun. Tabasco. Who doesn't want Tabasco on their tree? All right. Just little things. Most of these are from my husband's kids. I think I should ask my kids. Maybe I will. Ask them to start bringing me an ornament a year. That'd be fun. I think I'll do that. And then, you know, your tree, if you're blessed enough, your tree becomes like a little or a big history session as you put things up. Let's see this little cutie. Oh, look. Isn't that cute? So we have a pontoon boat. Oh my gosh, that is so darn cute. Who doesn't want 100 of those? Okay, let's put that aside. But like I say, I don't overdo it. The kids are so busy and live in different spots now. They're all adults. We've got one grandchild, but, you know, she doesn't get here much. She lives a little ways away. And everybody's so busy. I don't like pulling on the kids and you know, saying you got to be here, you got to be there. It's hard enough, right? I love to see them when they come, and if they can't, I understand. I'll hunt them down and I'll go see them. How about that? Oh, look, this is another boat one. Let's see. So cute. Would you look at that? Ooh. Look at. Isn't that adorable? I thought it had a little peoples in it or something. No, I guess not. Oh, see? Just a boat. Just a Hallmark boat. Okay. Some people go all out. The one thing I love is the lights at Christmas time. The ornaments are nice if they're history for you, but my favorite part is the lights. I don't know if people like colored lights, you know, all different colors, or if they prefer all the little white lights. I am totally all about the little white lights. That's my favorite. And if it was up to me, I'd have them all year. I'd even have this silly tree, except that it would block my view of my pretty little lake I live on. Let's see. Oh, we got to find a little hanger for this old guy. What else have we got in here? Must have just put a whole bunch in here. Oh, look. One of my kids must have made that. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. You know, do kids still make macaroni stuff? Remember when the kids, you know, they were little and they'd make little frames for you at Mother's Day or Christmas or whatever, and they would stick macaroni on it? I think I have one somewhere of that my husband made for his mom. That would be more than a year ago. Okay, so this little sweetheart, we got to find a hook for as well. I've got hooks somewhere. What do we have in here? Oh, look. Let's see if we can read it. I need my glasses. You guys probably can read it better than me. Let me find some glasses. Somewhere we have glasses. All right. A dad like you is the best gift of all. Oh, isn't that sweet? Gosh, you know, how adorable. Yeah, my kids need to start buying me something like that. Maybe they don't feel that way. Oh, although I do have this gift. So this is a fun Christmas gift that I got a few years ago. And this little guy is a hippopotamus, which I think is kind of obvious. So my one son got me that a couple years ago because he said for Christmas he could remember me when he was little. I would walk around and sing, how did it go? About the hippopotamus for Christmas? You know the song. Like I say, I like you guys too much to sing because I have the worst voice on the planet. Although my husband tolerates me and tells me I have the voice of an angel just to put up with me. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, that's from my my sister-in-law. Roll Tide. We're in Michigan country, so, and I'm pretty non-committal on the college side of football. Certainly, this is a Lions household for the NFL, but college, we're good. We just like good college ball. See? Look at how cute that little ornament is. Can you read it? That is adorable, isn't it? Isn't it crazy? Every team, they make everything. I go to the Lions game, and there's 65,000 people at the Lions game, okay? It is incredible how few shirts are repeated. Like, there's just so many different ones. Crazy. All right. Good neighbors are like stars. You don't always see them, but you know they're always there. Well, that's darn sweet, and I'll tell you one thing. I am so blessed to have so many wonderful neighbors that are truly my chosen family. As I go through and the push for Trusted Tour Guide Annie is to help people preserve their legacy. And I think the legacy needs to be to teach the next generation what we've learned. If we can save them some heartache, why not? Let's share what we've learned. Now, some are going to listen and some aren't. I get that. But let's try. Let's try and save some things. Oh, speaking of neighbors, look at this sweetheart of a thing. So this is actually from the people we bought the house from. And, we've got, like I say, we live on a little lake. So, look at that. Isn't that just the sweetest? Neighbors. Yeah, because, so the people we bought the house from, they just moved across the lake. They didn't want to leave. They just wanted a bigger house. So we get to still have them as neighbors. It's wonderful. Okay. We're almost to the end of my ornaments. Like I say, some people just fill the tree. I'm not that good. I'm not that keen. Not that organized. I think Jill's tree, the one I said, I don't know if Jane does one. I'm sure she does, but I don't know if it's as fancy as Jill's. So Jill's is, she's one of those people that's got feathers on it, and it's all perfectly matched and beautiful. It's spectacular. It's just not me. So I'm glad she does it. All right, let's see how we're looking. I don't have a star. So I'm going to have to go out and get a star. But I don't have one right now. So let's see what else we've got. Like I say, those are our sweet little custom. Everybody's got their own custom stockings. How adorable is that? I love it. Okay, let's go. Let's keep going. Okay. Some of these. I like red. Red was my mom's favorite color. Do you guys do your tree all in one color or mix it up? Like I say, for lights, I like all white lights. I remember when I was a little girl, my mom had all the different colors, and I'm old enough that it was, you know, they were the bigger bulbs. My dad never put lights outside. Did you see that little guy? Isn't that cute? Yeah, I've never done lights outside. I've never had a house like that. I was kind of envious. I think it looks beautiful. I don't know if I need, you know, how some of those people do competitions and they have their whole house done. Yeah, I don't know if I need that. But it is pretty, isn't it? I love when people have like little fairy lights on their house. Like I say, for me, I would love to have that all year. So, let me see what time it is. I said I would be live for a half an hour, which is almost done, but I'm going to keep going. I don't know if you guys want to hang around with me while I keep doing this. Let's see what else we got. Oh, there it is. There's the one I was telling you about. I won't tell you how old it is, but it ain't new, team. So it's got, you know, an old, well, 1995. That ain't yesterday, is it? Isn't that fun? That's my husband and his mama. I love it. I read when I first had kids that one of the nicest things you can do for your kids is be the person that keeps their history for them. And I think that's so true. It was sad because my mom tried to do that for me, but she passed when I was 21. And as I say, I didn't have, it was not fun. I didn't have brothers and sisters. So when she went, so much of my tradition went. But she did try when she was around, and there was different little boxes of things she saved, and I think moms tend to do that. One of the things that's great now, and it's part of my persona, the trusted tour guide Annie, is to help people learn to use technology to save things for their kids. It's become so easy to scan, to save, to create different storage containers, if you will, whether it's a PDF book or a gallery, a picture gallery online on the cloud. You know, it's interesting because we were talking this week about how much do we trust the cloud to keep things, but you know, how much do you trust anything? You print it, it could get wet. You save it on the cloud, it could get lost. You save it on an external hard drive, pardon me, and you know, the hard drive poops the bed. You just do your best. Do a couple backup options. So, whoops. So what do you think? I mean, I know we got to put garland and stuff. I like the little touches of red. Let me see if there's anything else. I'm going to put this over here. Just a reminder, this is what we're about. A little bit of crazy, a little bit of loud, and a whole lot of love. Man, you take that going into the holiday season, you're going to do just fine. All right. So let's see what else we got. It's crazy the amount of junk we have, isn't it? And then what do? Go to the dollar store and get more. I do like this guy. I think that the longer ones probably look better on a taller tree. Do you guys like Christmas music? That's one of my things when I was a kid. I went to Catholic school and I loved being in the choir at Christmas time as a little kid and getting my choir gown. Again, I tell you, worst singer on the planet, but I so loved it. And having my white gown and my mom come see me and my dad come see me sing in the choir on Christmas Eve. Oh my gosh, I love that. I remember when the odd time, not very often, but the odd time we went to midnight mass on Christmas Eve. I think in reality it probably was like at 7, but I was a little kid, so they told me it was midnight and I believed them. I don't remember being able to open gifts. You know what? Until we get I get out and buy our star. Let's put this one here. See if I can do that. You can't see what I'm doing, but I'll show you in just a sec. I put the hook like around it. Not bad. It's better than nothing, guys. Let's see. Stand by, guys. Stand by. I'll show you. It's not perfect, but you know. It's better than running out to the store right now. It's cold as heck. All right. You know what? Let's take a break. I'm going to try this wonderful little neck holder I have. And maybe you'd like to see what it looks like outside here. Because it's really kind of cool. It's a nice calm night. And you can see the reflection on the lake. I was going to go outside, but there's snow on the ground, see? I only have my stocking feet. But we can still see. Isn't that pretty? It's so peaceful. There's not a ton of snow here, but there's definitely enough to make you feel in the season. Isn't that beautiful? It's so peaceful. Today is the 6th, so we only have 18 days till Santa comes. All right, let's get finishing this tree. Okay, I just thought you might want to see. Like I said, I was looking for people to hang out with to do this tree. And so since you're hanging with me, I thought you might enjoy that outdoor trip. I'm putting this on. Do you guys use one of these? So it's like a draft blocker for the bottom of the door. They are awesome. There's my dead plant. Thinking maybe it'll come back. I don't know. We'll see. We'll give it a shot. All right. Last check here for anything we want to put up. I think we're pretty close. This is all just little stuff here. Nothing too sentimental or anything. Well, that one's cute. That'll go with our theme, don't you think? Let's give it a try. And I like this one. That's pretty. It doesn't show on the camera as much how sparkly it is. It's very sparkly. Okay. And again, sparkly. So, okay. Let's just put that there. Let's just call that a day there. And then this little guy, remember this one? I was looking for a hook. It's one of those Hallmark things. I don't know, does Hallmark still do different ornaments every year? I know they used to. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. People come up with this poop that's just so cute. And now with AI, the kitties and the bunnies and I mean, I'm a little sick of AI in a way. Like, I like real stuff. I like real kitties and bunnies and doggies. But it's still pretty cool what they can do. And as AI expands, it looks more real every day anyways. Okay. I need one more hook because I got one more little guy I want to hang up. I'm sure we have some. Let's see. Oh, there's one. Isn't it silly, all the stuff we have? All right. Oh, there's a couple more nice ones in there, too. Might need to use those. Okay. All right. But see, we have this little cutie pie, too. Isn't that cute? I definitely, I mean, in so many ways, they're just pieces of plastic, right? Unless someone special gave them to you. But they are cute. I'd rather have macaroni frames from my kids, but these are cute too. All right. So that's it. I think we'll do these two that we have here. So that one's kind of scraped up. I'll just throw that in for next year. See if I can find a hook here. I know a couple years ago I bought, you know, because at the dollar store and that, of course, you can buy hooks. There's one. I wonder what percentage of people decorate for Christmas. Do you think it's a ton? Do you think people want to and they don't because they're alone or their kids are grown, or do you think like 90% do? I think if I had to guess, I'd go with maybe 60%. I'm going to turn on the kettle. I want to make a cup of tea. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, sorry, you're going to see my dirty dishes. Stand by, gang. You don't have dirty dishes at your house, do you? Never? All right. I do. I do, and I don't care. I mean, I do, but not every 30 seconds. I mean, if it's dirty for a few minutes on a Saturday evening, long hair don't care. Get a little... That's been one of the things freeing about social media, is it's just like the more you share and the more real you are, it's a really cool experience. I encourage everybody to just share who they are, because there's so much BS online. You just be who you are, and then people don't have to feel like, wow, I don't do that. Like, wow, you know, my dishes are never always clean. Me either. So, finishing touches now. Let's see. We know we need a star. That one's there in the meantime. It's pretty though, isn't it? Those little white lights. Little tree. All right. Sweet. Okay. Now let's put... You know what? Before I put the red on, I've got some red garland there. These are kind of fun. I got these a couple years ago. They're pretty, But honestly, total pain in the buttocks because they get tangled. Now I tried to put them away properly. So let's see how we did. Now what I've done in the past, and I obviously got lazy last year, is I'll take a piece of cardboard or an empty paper towel roll and I'll wrap it around. And that stops it from getting tangled during storage. This is like one of those puzzles watching me untangle this. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Oh, look how good we're doing. Or how well we're doing, I should say. So I have a terrible habit that somebody pointed out to me on TikTok, which was, I say anyways, which is not a word. It's anyway. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. Excuse me. All right, let's see. So it doesn't look like much, this little silver, but it really picks up the light. So it's pretty. It's not, it's kind of my whole style, being understated. Just a little shiny. Not overly fancy, just a little shiny. Sparkles at just the right time. Okay, we've got one more of these, and I think we're going to go ahead and use it because, hey, you know what? We're that sassy. Isn't that pretty? See what I mean about picking up the light? Just reflect the light. Isn't that pretty? Okay, one more. So as I mentioned earlier, we do a really big Christmas in July event. It is so much fun. And in lots of ways, it really is our Christmas because we're a blended family with adult children. And so, you know, these kids have commitments to their own families. They have commitments to other parents, bonus parents, and so on. And so Christmas in July, we get everybody because there's not that competing time, affection, whatever you want to call it. You know, they've only got one place to go then. We're the only ones doing Christmas in July in our family. And we golf in the morning. And then we do a full Christmas meal. Ham, turkey, mashed potatoes. You know, it's kind of a potluck. So we have neighbors that bring these beautiful foods and celebrate with us. Golf in the morning. Then full Christmas dinner. Then live music and dancing by the lake. So in lots of ways, that's our Christmas. But we like this one too. Okay. So like I say, can you see the pretty reflections? Isn't that nice? Okay. Last piece until we get a new star is our little bit of red garland. Again, understated, but pretty. I know some people are, oh my God, that's a Charlie Brown tree. But it's our Charlie Brown tree. Maybe you don't even know what I mean when I'm saying Charlie Brown tree. Charlie Brown has a Christmas special, or used to anyways. And he had the tiniest, saddest little tree. Had like 3 branches on it. Hence the Charlie Brown tree. All right, let's see. You know what we're gonna do? Well, that looks a little dark right there, doesn't it? Let's see if we can. Oh, that little light's out. I don't know if it was or not. Oh. Uh-oh. You know what? I saw some extras here. Let's see if this one's good. Might have to get some. my. Oh, I see. This thing is, look, the base didn't come out, just the light. Well, I'm going to leave that alone. But tomorrow we're going to look, because that little spot's obviously darker than the rest. I think I might need some more red garland. I don't have any right now, but I can get some. That's still cute, isn't it, with our little tree? Okay, so let's do this, so you can really appreciate how pretty it can be. Isn't that pretty? And then, like I showed you a little while earlier, look at that. The reflection of the tree on the window and the reflection of the neighbors on the lake. Isn't that beautiful? All right, guys, I can't thank you enough for joining me, being part of my little holiday tradition here. I'm so very grateful. I hope you'll follow me, and I will try and go live again during the holidays. I post every day, but you know, I'm working for a living and all that stuff, so I don't always do as much live as I'd like to, but I'm working on it. I'm getting better at it. So please do subscribe, like, share, all of those things. I'm so grateful for you to stop by. And if you don't get a chance to come back, I wish you the very best holiday season. And whether you do it with me and some of my tools, or ourrecipetree.com to save your recipes for the next generation and for your family and your chosen family, whether you do it with us or somewhere else, please share your legacy and the stories of how you grew up and what your culture is about. It is the one thing that can bring us all together. Well, there's two, actually, in my opinion. One is music, and two is food. Let's save our traditions, and I'll see you guys again soon. Thank you so much for your time. Peace out.